Hey everybody, this is Edger and welcome to my third video in my series on for loops, and this will now be the first of the examples that I'm going to do for you to show you how you can use a for loop. So let's have a quick look at how this works. So right, so first things first, we're first going to create a piece of code that will just have the times table, and then we're going to change that into getting the user to choose which timetable he or she wants to do. So let's start with a simple for loop again. So we're going to say for I in range, and we want to loop it 12 times because we want the 12 times table. So we will change all of this as we go along. I'm just taking it step by step. So what we want to say is, if we want to print something, I just want to say print, and then I'm going to use the format string over here, and I'm going to say I, which will be 0 at this stage. So I times what shall we do for this one? We'll make it a variable. Let's say we want to do a variable. I'm going to say num equals, I'll just hard code it, I'll say 12. I'll just say 12 like that, and so over here I'm just going to put in num, and then we're going to say that times that equals, and then we're going to have the same thing again, I times num. Cool. That should work. Let me just check. Everything looks fine. So let me run it. So F5 enter, and then just see what we have for. Oh, I can't spell. Right, there we go. For I in range. There we go. F5 enter. For I. Oh my days. Right, let me try this again. I forgot the actual in. Right, there we go. Finally, F5 enter, and here we go. So we have 0 times 12 is 0, 1 times 12, but it goes all the way to 11, and we want that to go to 12. So let's close that. It's looking good so far. We've got our 12 times table. So we want to start at 1, so I'm going to put my starting value here. We want to go all the way to 12, so remember from the previous videos we need 1 higher in the positives, and then I'm going to go F5 enter, and then we should have over here 1 times 12 is 12, all the way to 12 times 12 is 144. So there we go. So we have all of that. Right, so like we said, we want the user to be able to determine what this number is for the 12 times table. So I'm just going to use an int input. And just remember, when you're doing this, you've got 2 opening brackets, so you need 2 closing brackets. So which times table do you want to do? How's my spelling? Which times table do you want to do? It looks fine. I'm going to do like that. F5 enter. Then we run it. Which times table do you want to do? So let's say 10. And then when we run it, it is 1 times 10 is 10, all the way to 12 times 10 is 120. So that looks perfect. That looks perfect. No spelling mistakes, and it works. We've got our times table. So you could run this program if you are teaching someone, for example, how to use the times table to check their answers or something like that. But anyway, so there we go. So that is how you can do a simple program using a for loop, where you can do, for example, the times table like that. So thank you for watching. So in the next video, I will do another example of a for loop. See you then. Goodbye.